Hello everyone, we're back with another Stygian. So, I think this one shouldn't be as hard as the previous one at least. I haven't looked that much into it. I know there's one enemy especially designed for the Bond of Life, which is pretty cool I think because they are rerunning Arlecchino right now. For some reason they changed the entrance to the Stygian. I'm not exactly sure why. Probably it's a huge lore drop, which probably just goes over my head. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, we're going with the Fearless, of course. Frost Knight, Hera, Hatred and Rage will enter a gloom-veiled state while in combat. All res is greatly increased after taking a certain number of damage instances. It will exit in the gloom-veiled state. Give me a second real quick. Just gonna open up my own stream in order to see your comments. It will exit the gloom-veiled state and change its elemental type to the element whose damage it received the most during the time it was gloom-veiled, thereby gaining the corresponding element damage immunity and elemental effects. Lunar reaction is more effective when breaking the gloom-veiled state. If it has taken more lunar reaction damage when it exits the gloom-veiled state, its elemental type will change to elementless, and it will not gain elemental damage immunity or okay. So that's another Nocry shill, it really is. You probably... I think the best teams would be either Hyperbloom or just a dual DPS. It's very similar to the Eon Blight Drake from the last Stygian. We're gonna have to get a feeling for the resistance and the HP of this thing. Oh, the next one is the Lightkeeper that we actually already know. He really doesn't have any, like, special mechanic to him. Pretty good team for Skirk, honestly, because he can be frozen. And Battlefield 3. This one should be the one for Bond of Life. Veteran Frost Operative Bloodsoaked Blade consumes HP in combat to use Hunt Down. When this hits, it restores a certain percentage of the foe's HP and attaches a Bond of Life to any character it hits. While Bond of Life is active, the affected character will take continuous damage. Characters with Bond of Life attached will take increased damage from this attack. Affected by the ley line disturbance, the foe's interruption capabilities and interruption resistances are both increased. Which means they want you to go in. They want you to go in with a shielder. Okay, so basically, what they're telling you is that, well, you could probably go in with Chlorint, but Arlecchino's just stronger. So most people, and I think that more people have Arlecchino than they have. Than people have Chlorint. So they really want you to go in with Arlecchino. And then also use her with Zhongli. You can literally see why they designed the banner the way they did. Affected by the ley line disturbance, the foe's interruption capability. When preparing to use Hunt Down, the foe creates a shield to protect itself. While the shield is active, the foe will continuously attach bonds of life to all characters. After the shield is broken, the foe will take immense damage. Okay, well. So this for sure is Arlecchino, there's no question about it. And of course we're gonna... Well, yeah, we're gonna go... In the first round, at least, we're gonna try it with Zhongli. And, honestly, let's go with Kazuha and Solali just for the fun of it. No, we're good. Dude, we can take Solali. Well, we should be able to go with Yolan, maybe? Who knows? Well, this definitely here is the Skirk team, there's no question about it. Honestly, I'm gonna clear it with Ayaka because I'm crazy. Ayaka, Farina, Coffee, and I don't know, Shingshu maybe? Should be good. And then we have the Frost Knight Hera. Honestly, what did it say about the not crushing? Do I just have to have the Ascendant Gleam active? Lunar reaction damage is more effective when breaking the Gloomveiled state. If it has taken more lunar reaction damage when it exits the... Okay, so this specifically forces you to use a not quite DPS, not even sub DPS, because I was just thinking about maybe there would have been a way to bypass that, but apparently not. Well, okay, I would say let's fuck. I believe this one will be the hardest. It would probably lead down to another try with Mavuika, because it's gonna be double DPS. You could go, for example, with Mavuika Ride and Mavuika Nuvoledo Muolani, something like that. Well, let's try it first. Let's just try it out. We gotta have to get a feeling for the HP pool this time. Good. Well, maybe, damn. Maybe I could have chosen Ino instead of Cookie. Did he... What a fucking... Okay, I already hate him. I already fucking hate him. Okay, that's... And it's so uncomfortable to start without energy because you really can't do shit. He has a lot of HP. I don't think that's a good team. Maybe I probably have to change something. I don't think this team will work. He's also actually attacking quite a lot, which I don't appreciate. And we're not doing any fucking damage, let's be honest. Okay, so that's not working. That's not working at all. One thing for sure. Well, maybe can I just take... dude. The problem is... If I have to go in with Ino now. For the Hydro application and for the fucking Not Cry shell. But I also would like to go in with... At least with a Shielder. Because he is attacking quite frequently. I don't know if the healing of Cookie is sufficient for that. Damn, yeah, it leads down to Mavuika, I know. In the end, I'll use Mavuika. So, where's Ino? She is... I can never fuck my fucking characters yet. Okay. Let's try this. Won't work, but I wanna try it. I wanna try it first. If this doesn't work, then I'll probably go with a classic dual DPS of probably... Dude. Of probably something like... Dude, Mavuika and Raiden or so. Yeah. I'll go in with the shield. I fucking hate this thing already. What a fucking abomination. I knew I would hate it. I knew I would hate it. Okay, fuck that. I'm not going with any not cry. Fuck you. I hate this game so fucking much. Okay, we're gonna go, just fuck it, we're just gonna go with Mavuika. Mavuika and, let's try it with Nuvolet, actually. Maybe we can, I wanna see how the mechanic plays out. Like, when it changes its resistance. Mavuika, Nuvi, Sitlali is good. And let's go with Iansan, why not? Okay, Iansan doesn't do anything for Nuvolet, but doesn't matter. Dude, I fucking hate this thing so much! At least we have the burst set now, which is pretty good. And I'm not doing any fucking damage, oh my god. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Quickly, getting a Vika burst. It's fucking immune, dude. Okay, that was really quick. Okay, this is probably the worst enemy by far in this fucking Stygian. Even though I haven't even tried the other ones, I already know. I fucking hate this thing already. Oh my fucking... Dude, is it just me or does this thing have like infinite HP? That's crazy. Okay. That is crazy. Can I brute force it with Skirk? Just for the sake of it? I just want to try it out. Coffee and... let's go with Solali. I just want to see how it plays out. It shouldn't be working because we need at least dual DPS. It will become immune towards Ion. Dude, I fucking hate it so much! Yeah, and now it's immune against Cryo. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Oh no, fuck. I wanted to change teams. Oh, dude. Okay, you can't brute force it. I really hate this. This is so fucking not crucial. I know this is very easy, for example, with Nefer. If you go just in with Nefer Lama, easy. No problem. It won't even get immune against your element, which is the most fucking disgusting thing I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna stay with this one. So, what can we do about this fucking thing? I'll try with Raiden. Raiden and Mavuika. And, Iansan for sure. And probably Bennett. Okay. I'm gonna start with Raiden. To try and get the immunity against Electro. I do have quite strong healing together with Ian-san and Bennett, as you can see. This should be already complete. Yes. Okay, wait, did I... Is it immune against fucking Pyro now? For real? Why? Why is it fucking immune against Pyro? Ah, because I fucking... Ah, okay. It's the skill of Mavuika. Yeah. I can't skill with her. That's the problem. Okay. It's a good try. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Exactly what I wanted. This should be good. And burst. But we're still not doing any goddamn damage. Okay, does it stay with the immunity for the rest of the fight? Dude, I am not doing damage. This is ridiculous. Oh, fuck off, dude. Where is it? Fuck off. I am not doing damage. This is fucking ridiculous. 8k, bro. Okay, I have no idea how to fucking defeat this thing, let's be honest. The other two are pretty easy. Let's do the other one. But I'm not sure how to go about it without the lunar reaction. The only other thing maybe would be Hyper Bloom, which I kinda already tried in the first attempt. But there's nothing else that I could think of. I could try it with Aino for the lunar reaction, but I don't think it will. I don't think it will be of use. And it's immune against... yeah, it's immune against Hydro. This is fucking ridiculous. Of course it is immune against Hydro. I legit don't know how to go about it. Yeah, that's no use. I don't know. As of right now, I don't have a strategy for it. I'll do the other two first. They should be pretty easy. I don't want to use Skirk because she's too strong. I'm gonna go in with Ayaka for this one. Should still be enough. Dude, I just did goddamn 6k or 8k damage with a fucking skill. This is so fucking disgusting. We're not building any energy. Oh man, and we're almost dead. Awesome. Okay, now we can go. We're already half a minute in. Where is he? And we're going with Ayaka's skill. Yes. Frozen, baby. Should be doable. With a little bit of luck at least. Does he take increased damage at this stage? I don't think so. Come on. Okay. Yeah, of course it would be way easier with Skirt though. Oh, do I have it? Oh no. Okay, it's legit. It's not in the... yeah. It's not doable with Ayaka. Oh, dude, every time the fucking Stygian resets, it's so frustrating. This is by far my strongest team. I know this will work. Especially because the good thing about Skirk is really that she's really good for the Stygian because you just don't need energy. You can just start right off with good amount of damage. I mean, in the Ayaka team, for example, we wouldn't even have any significant damage at this point, and I already have his red health bar down. So this is way easier. Yeah, he shreds through it like nothing. And also, she has surprisingly good AoE, which is quite helpful against the other minions that he summons. Yeah, as I said, it's quite easy with Skirk, no problem whatsoever. But that was to be expected. Is he regenerating? What? This is so unfair, it really is. Maybe I could even attempt to go on Dire against him. I do believe it would be possible. Okay, this is pretty easy. I could have done it without Silali for sure. Probably Yelan would have been probably even a better choice for this one. I'll probably change it later. Let's try it first with Vape Arlecchino. I do believe Silali is a significant upgrade, but let's have a look. Did we even ever encounter this enemy before? I don't think so. Okay, Yolan, please get your fucking burst up. Thank you. I'm very grateful for having Alec, you know. All this time I've never dealt it. Oh, okay, I see. So that's essentially the, oh dude, boss gimmick this time. And you really want a shielder, okay. It's crazy how much easier it is when you actually have the characters that they're shilling. Where is she? Yeah, but we're not doing really good damage. Okay, please get your burst up. Dude, I have the biggest energy problems with Yelan. That's the reason I wanted to go with Sotlali. Dude, she is jumping around a lot. I mean, that really is annoying. I'll try it again with, I'll try it with Sotlali. Let's see how that plays out. Okay, let's just hit it like crazy. I think we have a pretty good abundance in general of Bond of Life, so that shouldn't be a problem. Otherwise, you have to keep an eye on, especially your skill cooldown thing, like, you know. Okay, so she definitely gets a good amount of damage when breaking the shield. See? Now we should be able to... Yeah, this is gonna be good. Now we should be constantly be melting. Way better try than the first one. Way better. Stronger. Dude, I fucking hate how much she's jumping around. Okay. We should still be melting most of the hits. Fairly low on health. Yeah. Go the safe route here. Probably gonna have to destroy her shield one more time, but then we should be good. Can you please stay at one place? Good lord. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, fairly easy. But that was to be expected. Okay, here we're going in with Yelan. Should be even easier. Really, it's not much of a challenge. The only fucking thing is the Hera. And I don't know why, but for some reason I do have a little bit of energy problems with my Yelan. Get the hell out of here. It's so hard to get all the bursts up. Please, Escoffier, please get your burst up. I did the Farina burst, please. Okay, that's good. And now we're gonna hit it. Yeah, we completely wasted the entire duration of the Farina buff. Beautifully executed. Well, I want to be honest, the Stygian is a little bit harder than I thought it would be, simply because of the unicorn. This is the only really difficult enemy in a it's really obvious not quite sure, which I really don't appreciate. But it was to be expected, let's be honest. Okay, we're through. Yeah, the Lightkeeper really doesn't need flints at all. You can just brute force your way through. The easiest by far. Also in the abyss, no problem whatsoever. Okay, the only problem I see is this one here. I really don't know what to do about it.
Once again,
The immunity is the difficult part. Dude, honestly, the thing is it gets the element attached, I believe. Will enter a Gloomveiled state while in combat. All rest is greatly increased. After taking a certain number of damage instances, it will exit the Gloomveiled state and change its elemental type to the element whose damage it received them. It will change its elemental type to the element whose damage it received the most during the time it was Gloomveiled, thereby gaining the corresponding elemental damage, immunity, and elemental effects. So, if we can, dude, I have an idea. Let's go with Mavuika, Ayaka, because I'm gonna apply Cryo, and then it will stay Cryo, which is really good for the for Mavuika. We're gonna go with Bennett as well. And I need some sort of support unit. Actually, Shilonen would be really good here. I don't need any additional elements, but well, let's just go with Rosaria for a little bit of, or Ian-san maybe? Yeah, let's go with Ian-san. It's just about getting the elemental change. Where's Ian-san? Here. And then we're trying to deal with it as quickly as possible with Ayaka. Let's see if this works. Did I dodge it? I'm actually really good at dodging. Okay, now it's immune, which is perfect. Gonna burst with Mavuika. But it still feels like I'm not doing enough damage. It's way better than before, that's for sure, but it still probably isn't good enough. Come on, please. Another burst. Okay, we're halfway through. I believe that's it. That's actually a good strategy. If it... I just have to be quick enough so that it won't... Whoa! It won't get into the first stage again. Please stay cryo. And it won't. It will change twice. I see. And now it's immune against Pyro. But I do think the strategy itself should be working. I do think it's the right approach. Come on, please. I don't know how I did it, but I dodged like a god in the first try. I'm stuck? Okay, it really... Please? Don't kill me. Awesome. Now we're going in with Mavrika. Yeah, that works. Better than I expected. Just have to keep an eye on his second try. When he activates his fucking elemental change again. I'm not wasting time with any charged attacks here from Mavrika because we don't have the time. I hope to get a third burst in there. And then we should be good. Okay, give me a third one. Come on. Ah, okay, don't panic. Dead. He's attacking way too frequently, that's the problem. I can't do anything now. Okay, it probably was immune against Electro, I don't know how that happened. Dude. I have to find a way to reliably change it the second time as well to, Cryo. Because then I only have to get in one more Mavrika burst and then it's done. Come on, dude. I fucking hate this thing with a passion. You would actually, you actually need some form of shielding against it. Because it's so goddamn annoying. Just this beginning alone is enough for me to just abandon it. Worst enemy ever. I really hate it. It's attack. What am I supposed to do? Like, seriously. Do you want me to go in with the fucking shielder? God damn. Yeah, we're gonna find another way for Arlecchino. This one is way more important. It already is through my fucking shield. Oh my goodness. I probably should have saved that, but I don't care. Okay, I'm wondering why we're doing so little damage. Okay, that was stupid. Well, actually it wasn't. It will help me get the burst up quicker. We're really good with the time here. I knew it. I knew it wouldn't be enough for another burst. Okay, just now. Keep calm. This should be it. Another burst with Mavuika. That's it. Okay. No problemo. So you probably won't be able to avoid the second change, which needs you basically only need one unit of the other element that you want to apply, and you have to apply it quite quickly. But this should be enough for now. Okay, and then we need another try for Alucino. I do think that the route with Zhongli is the best way to go still. Other than that, we'll probably want to stay. Or do we? Couldn't we actually go in with Overload? Why not? Let's try it. Oh dude, Enefa would be really helpful in here for our shielding. Other than that, we're gonna go with Chevy, Fischl, of course, and either Zhangling or Ian-san. Let's go with Ian-san. We're really doing the hyper carry here with Arlecchino. Let's see how it plays out without Shielder. Because otherwise we're gonna do the melt route. Dude, it's so fast. Okay, that's probably the reason that we really want a shielder here. First real quick to avoid dying. Okay, but it's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, the problem is you really want a shielder. The thing is way too fast to dodge it. Well, it is possible if you really learn the moveset, but I'm not willing to do that. Okay, so no overload, which means we're gonna stay with Zhongli. We could try something like burning, which would be quite... Actually, yeah, let's try that. Why not? We're gonna try burning. Let's see if it works. Definitely not the strongest Alucino archetype, but... what else can we do? Well, otherwise, I would probably try and go in with some form of melt. Dude, it reduces the health so fast. It's not even funny. Okay. Oh, how? I have the feeling that most of the time you don't even see what's going on the screen. Okay, come down. Yeah, for my taste, it jumps around too much, like it's not enjoyable to fight. Oh, why is my health depleting like crazy? This is ridiculous. Dude, what's going on with Zhongli shit and where's my goddamn stamina? Yeah, we have the problem of healing. Especially with Arlequin now. Okay, let's try. And it's really fast in reapplying its shield, which is not a good thing. You have to switch out immediately. As soon as you see that your own shield is gone, you have to switch immediately. Otherwise you're as good as dead. Like this. Whoa. They really incentivized using Zhongli, which is crazy. Why? How? Honestly, why don't we use Layla? I don't well, I don't think Layla will do anything. I don't think her shielding will be enough in any way. But I'm still gonna try together with... Oh, we also have Diona, but we're not gonna use her. We're gonna stay with Layla and Rosaria. We're gonna try to apply a little bit of melt consistency here. Especially... Dude, it's so fast. It is so fast. Even if you have the shield equipped, you still have to dodge. Okay. That looks pretty good. With Rosaria. I really do like Rosaria, especially in the Stygian, because she really... Whoa! You can build her with focus on ER, and she has a very low skill cooldown, which really can save you. It's so fast, I don't even know where it is. Ridiculous. Okay. Going in with Rosaria. Applying. Yes. Melt the hell out of you. Stop attacking for 1 second, please. Good lord. Okay, maybe Kazuha wasn't a bad idea. The thing is, I don't think that Layla does anything. Maybe we can just try to focus as much as possible on Rosaria. And then just swirl it with Kazuha. That's the only thing I see working. The thing is, Overload with Chevy won't work. We need definitely Zhongli 100%, otherwise it's, I won't even attempt it without a shielder. The only other thing I see would be Vape, which we kinda need Yelan for, and we already used Yelan here. We can probably, just switch Yelan over here. This team should be good, but... I'm not trying Burning again. Burning really was a stupid idea. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. It was way easier with Sitlali, which really shows you how important of a support unit she actually is. Every goddamn attack hits me. I hate this thing so much. I'm actually just noticing we don't even have to apply Alkino skill because the Bond of Life is always active, which is cool. Saves us a little bit of time in the rotation. Especially because we don't have to work for it to activate. So this is probably their way of making it a tiny bit easier for you. Swirl that shit. Stop it! Come back! I hate it so much. It's such a fucking stupid enemy. Oh my god. Completely wasted Cryo Swirl there. Disgusting. I need some form of sub DPS or better elemental application here. Now don't move. It's still not enough. It moves too much. It's so stupid. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, good thing is that Alkino is quite versatile, so... I was thinking about Ganyu using as a burst DPS, but her energy requirement is too high. I don't think that Lanyan is good enough. I don't think her shielding is strong enough to be any useful. I'll definitely won't use Zhangling because her energy requirement is just ridiculous. We'll need a full pyro team for that. Well, the only other thing I see would be Overload. Which would mean probably Official. Well, Ian-san is fairly bad at Electro application. Maybe, I don't want to use Cookie. I hate Cookie. Well, what about Auroron? Auroron should be good. He can hold Cinder City. So this could be worth a try. Let's have a look. Without wasting any time, I'm immediately jumping in with Arlecchino because of the Bond of Life mechanic. Otherwise, it just takes way too long. Okay. It's definitely easier with Meld, by far. It really hurts that we had to use Sitlali in the first chamber. Sitlali would make this fight here way easier. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Probably even Escoffier would be better here just because of her frequent fire application. But with a little bit of luck, this should be enough. I think we're doing quite good damage here. We need to break the shield once more, because it will be up in a second again. Just don't die now. Yeah, we won't make it. But it was close. Probably the closest so far, without Sitlali. I'll do it again. I messed up the rotation at the end there a little bit. Because I was waiting for the shield to reactivate, which for some reason didn't happen. Not exactly sure why. Okay, no official available. Why is the Bond of Life so low? So now in this phase I actually have to, like the usual Arlecchino rotation, I have to manually apply it, which means I had just to wait for the Arlecchino skill to activate. Okay. This, yeah, we should be good now. I believe this try should be it. I'm gonna heal real quick, just to make sure. And going in. Come on! It runs so much away. Oh, dude, I didn't want to do that. I misclicked. Miss input. Is that it? Please? It's doable. I know it's doable. If I wouldn't have used the Zhongli burst there by accident, I am sure that would have been it. It's so fast. Okay. Can already burst with Aurora official skills also ready. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's also a good idea to dodge every now and then to not rely too much on Zhongli's shield. I believe without the two designated characters, Aokino and Zhongli, this fight is a nightmare. Just because it's moving so fast. Okay. Bringing down the shield once more. Stop it! Ah, dude, that's why I hate about this enemy. Is it enough? I don't think so. I don't think it's enough. Oh, come on! No! I'll definitely won't try this motherfucker on Daya. No chance in hell. I'll try it once more with Overload, and then I'll switch back to Meld. I think that Meld in and of itself is just so much better, that we have better chances, and a much easier time with Meld. Its attacks actually are really hard to see through. I mean, it probably will get easier with time when you're getting more used to the moveset, but as of right now, I think it's so hard to see through. Okay, are we actually good with the time? Oh, dude. Okay. Going in. Anyway, we'll have to break it twice, I believe. This is probably not enough. The most damage it really comes from breaking the shield. So that's your main objective. Yeah. Before I will be able to reduce the HP, it would be reapplying its shield, I believe. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Okay, Overload not working. So we have to... I think it was quite a solid idea to try it with Kazuha and Rosaria. Can I open my build to have a look at Rosaria? No, I can't. Okay, good. I have to focus a little bit on Rosaria here. Switching out to her every once and again to get her burst up. I think once we are in the rotation, we should be good. We're taking a bit longer here. Stay inside the fucking burst, please. Yeah, I don't think we'll I don't think we did any significant damage that would justify it. The Bond of Life basically is only there for the shield breaking, which you can actually multiply and adjust with the net reaction. Please stop attacking! Oh my goodness! One of the most annoying characters they have ever made. Yeah. That's good. I hate it so much. I hate it when you have... Dude. When you have a time counter and the enemy just keeps attacking you so that you can't attack it. You know you have enough... Yeah. It's no use. And the worst part is I managed to clear it so easily just because of Sitlali. But I need Sitlali's cryo application up here. And especially the shielding as well. Otherwise my Aka is dead. Well, I could try it maybe with... I could maybe change out Sitlali for Diona. This could be a good idea, actually. Because Diona also gives 200 EM on burst. I don't think I'll manage to get Diona's burst up before the first elemental immunity. But that shouldn't be a problem. Dude, the only problem I see is that Diona's shield is super fucking bad. Oh, but Sitlali's actually is too, so... I'm gonna try it just once. I'm gonna go with Diona. Let's hope it's... dude, I need the Night Soul for my weakest burst. Okay, I'll just try it once. I'll just try it once. Okay, no Mavuika skill, that's important. And the first time I'll get hit, the shield will probably be gone. Oh no! Wow, actually... Okay, now it's gone. I knew it. Yeah, you're really not playing Diona for the shield. I think her... please, get out! I think her healing isn't that bad, but her shielding absolutely is. No Night Soul whatsoever, that's the problem. Okay, can burst. Not doing any damage. That's probably because we're missing, gonna focus. That's probably because we're missing Sitlali here in the Cinder City buff. But at least we'll get 200 EM for the... for the Diona burst here. Okay, we're already back to business. Keep calm. Just need to apply cryo. That's it. Come on. Don't disappoint me. One burst. Come on, Mavuika. Burst! Fuck! Ah! It would have actually worked. It would have worked. I'm sure of that. Should we try it? Yeah. Let's try it with Yansan. For the Night Soul regeneration. And also a little bit for the healing. We will miss out on the 200 EM buff from Diona, but that's probably... I don't think that's a problem. I think we will be able to manage without. Fuck off. It's ridiculous. Dude. Okay. We wasted a lot of time here. Let's hope for the best. I don't think we'll manage to get a third burst in here. Or can we? Hey, dude, we can. That's surprising. That's actually a good try. And burst. That's it. Why is it immune? What? That was such a good try. I don't understand why it was immune to Pyro now. What? That doesn't make sense at all. That was such a good try. Dude, I can't attack! It stuns me. Too much. Yeah, it takes way too long. I can't attack! Oh my fucking god. Oh. Okay, keep calm. Keep calm. I don't know which enemy I hate more, if it's this one or the Frost Operative. This one for sure is very high up. Yeah, fuck you. Oh. I can't fucking attack! I need another strategy. Okay, let's first see if we actually can just manage to clear with Sitlali, otherwise it's no use anyway. But I already did, so it shouldn't be a problem. I really don't want to mess with this motherfucker any longer here. I just want this to be done. And then I just need some idea for the first one. Yeah, it's super fucking easy with Sitlali. No problem whatsoever. Dude, why the fuck with fucking Kazuha swirl pyro, not Cryo? Oh my. Every time. Stygian really triggers me every goddamn time. And also, in case if you're wondering, I definitely won't do a guide this time. Just because I have the feeling that nobody gives a shit. And that's why I won't do Stygian guide any longer. The thing is, it's really demotivating if just no one watches it, or no one's interested in it. And it takes a lot of time to make those guides and stuff, and I'm not willing any longer to do that. First try with Sitlali. It's so goddamn unfair. It's so easy with Sitlali. She's so good. Well, I would have managed to clear it if it wouldn't have gained the pyro immunity in the second half. But I don't know why I did it. Because the... Well, I did have the Mavuika skill active. Fuck, dude. I'm already raging. I'm so close to rage quitting. Oh my fucking god, this is such a stupid fucking enemy. I hate Hoyoverse and everyone who's involved in the production of fucking Genshin Impact. You are all spineless, greedy, fucking... Aw, dude, look at what the fuck is that? What are you supposed to do? I fucking hate you! I'm just using the Ian Sunburst already for the Night Soul generation. I can't attack, do you see that? How often it interrupts me, it is ridiculous. Okay, burst. We're really bad with the time here. It doesn't... Dude, do you see that? It won't stop attacking. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, come on. Okay. It won't even do cryo damage! Okay, only one more rotation. Come on. Fuck. That was close. Maybe I shouldn't have used the Bennett burst at the end, but that was close. It is doable, I know it's doable. Okay, I just noticed if you just run in a circle, you can actually dodge the attacks pretty well. Stop attacking! Why are you attacking? Oh. They really understand how to rage bait me. I can't attack. What am I supposed to do? I can't attack. Do you see that? Come on. I'm gonna save the Ayaka burst for later here. No point in waiting for Ian-san takes too long. Alright. Now we should be good. Bennett. Get your burst up. Come on, Maruika. Alright. Do you wanna maybe get your shield up again? Do you wanna switch again? Dude. Bro. What the fuck? Why isn't it doing it? Now it is. And I'm dead. Fuck off, dude. I don't know what it did at the end. It should have been way quicker with applying the second phase. Just run in a circle, look at that. Works pretty well. I can't attack. Every time I try attacking, it just interrupts me. It's ridiculous. And it's so fucking hard without a shielder. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It takes so long. I can't attack. And now my stamina's gone. Now I have to stand here and wait until... Dude. This enemy rage baits me so hard. I'm close to a mental breakdown. I hate this thing with a passion. Dude, I'm so close to rage quitting. I really am. I'm sorry, but I really am. This enemy design is so fucking stupid. The fucking shit Hoyo greed is so disgusting. I can't attack. Do you see that? I can't attack it. I can't do anything. Okay, more than a minute on the clock. That's actually okay. It's pretty good. Do you see how often it interrupts my attacks? Fucking disgusting piece of shit. And now it's immune against Pyro. I can't attack. Yeah, it gained pyro immunity. But realistically, that's the only team I see working. I have to do it without Sitlali. Yansan is the best bet. Because of Night Soul and Cinder City. Bennett's also good for survivability, which I absolutely need. The only other thing I could see working would be a shielding unit, which also buffs. We could try Lanyan. But I don't think she'll be any improvement over Bennett. Well, let's try. We don't have anything to lose, do we? Exalted one's updated, okay. Who in their right? Yeah, okay. If you go in with Nefer and not Cryshell, then yeah. But actually, Bennett just got a boost. Well, we're still gonna... We do one try, just one run with Lanyan, okay? Hi Vincent, ich les gleich. Sekunde, oh fuck. Ja, schon verkackt. Warte, ich lese kurz. 290% Aufladerate Ayaka. Das ist tatsächlich eine gute Idee. Die macht halt sowieso keinen Damage, ne? Aber ich müsste den kompletten Bild dann umspecken, warte mal. 115% energy recharge. But the problem is I really don't have... Well, actually, maybe we can try and go with... Where is it? With Emblem. That could actually work. I'm just gonna try it once. I'm gonna take the artifacts from Xingqiu, because that doesn't interfere with anyone else. Which circuit do you have? I can actually take the one from Raiden. I hope I'll remember. 164. Can I switch maybe to an energy recharge one? Attack. Dude, why is there? Probably because... Yeah. ER. Juggling. And also, yeah, we're gonna take the one from Mona. That's pretty good. So the stats, 24% crit rate, but that's really not important. 215 energy recharge, this should be good. As I said, I'm gonna do one run with Lanyan. Okay. Lanyan's shield working pretty good. Actually, Lanyan is so underrated. Nobody... Oh, and we're actually through already. And we get Madrika's burst. Awesome. That actually works really well, way better than I expected. Although we don't have the Bennett buff, it seems to work pretty well. A little bit more energy recharge. Oh no! I was just about to say a little bit more energy recharge on Ian-san would be nice, but never mind. Okay. Now we're getting serious. Ayaka burst. I hope that's enough. Gonna do one burst here really quick with Mavuika because I don't want to wait. But this should be it. Awesome. Is it because of Lanyan? Because we really didn't take any advantage of the energy recharge from Ayaka just because of this one burst. I don't know what it was, but that was way easier than the runs before. Schwert auch wichtig. True, ja, ich hätte Ayaka auswechseln können. Aber Mist Splitter ist schon ziemlich cool. Vermutlich, wenn wir... Du hast wahrscheinlich recht, hätte ich das Schwert ausgewechselt und wäre so Richtung 250 ER gegangen. Wahrscheinlich hätten wir dann sogar einen Burst noch in der ersten Runde machen können. Aber egal, hat auch so funktioniert. Soll ich nochmal einen Run machen? Ich mache nochmal einen Run mit höherem Jahr. Ich nehme die Skyward Blade hier. Which brings us to 271 ER, so I do think we should be able to do an Ayaka burst in the very first round. Alright. Ian-san! As I said, my Ian-san, my Lanyan isn't that well invested, but still, her shielding is actually, if I remember correctly, stat-wise, second best to Zhongli, which you can really feel. It's way better than, for example, Toma or even Layla. I believe on paper Layla should be the second best shielder, but I don't know. Doesn't feel like it. Alright. Quick burst with Lanyan here. It's so much easier than with Bennett. I can't believe it. It's wrong to say, but... Okay, keep calm, keep calm. Can we do... No. I was just about to try and do one more burst with Mavuika, but... Oop. Okay, awesome. Okay, yeah. And again, probably... it was Bennett who held us back. And that's the last burst, and we're through. Awesome. Cool. New record, even. Okay. Sacrificial. True. Doppelskill mit Ayaka. I gotta switch everything back. The Mist Splitter. And the artifacts from Xingshu. And Mona, probably. At least we're through now. What's in here? Wo zur Hölle ist Mona? Oh, I'm getting angry. Why the hell would she be on attack? Now I switched too much around. Oh, for fuck's sake. This one here. This one is the one I had on Ayaka. Attack for Xingshu. And Mona should be on energy recharge. Probably on Noblesse. Yeah. Okay, that looks good to me. Okay, let's see if we can switch around maybe a little bit. Maybe we can do... Oh, it's probably because Marvika has the Exalted buff here. Max HP, attack, defense increased by 20%. Probably. The other ones are Shilonen, Flint's, and Nefer Nilo. Yeah, I can see that working. I can see that working pretty well. Especially Nefer for the first one. Flint's probably for the second one. For the Lightkeeper here. But yeah, okay. It was pretty easy. The Lightkeeper by far is the easiest. You can just brute force your way through with either Skirk or even Ayaka. Well, no, my Ayaka didn't work, but I'm not that vertically invested into her. The Veteran Frost was surprisingly hard, very, very difficult, very, very bound to Arlecchino and Zhongli. Any shielder in general doesn't have to be Zhongli, but he really is the only one with a strong enough shield to withstand the very, very hard to see through and fast attacks of the Frost Operative. Maybe we could have used Lanyan. Maybe we could have even improved Layla a little bit for the cryo application as well. But Citlali really made the biggest difference, so that's the reason that I wanted to avoid using Citlali against the Hera. But other than that, I just don't have very fitting characters this time. Someone like, for example, Raiden or Hu Tao is at this point just too power crapped. Tignari as well, they just don't do enough damage unless you have them at C6 or so. No point in using Zhao, no point in using Ganyu. Not even... You can't even use Ganyu for the... Well, can you? I believe if we could have done the same strategy as for Aka. If we would have put Ganyu on Emblem with focus on energy recharge, maybe it could have helped us here with melting. But I'm not willing to try that out because Citlali gives just so many buffs. She's so good, so valuable. The only other thing I could have seen working would be with Nouvelette, but Nouvelette is a pretty greedy hyper carry in the sense that he wants to stay on field. And I don't see him working anywhere else. Well, maybe we could have switched him out for Ayaka, which would mean that you're basically vaping with Mavuika and not melting any longer. And vaping is just so much worse than melting. That's one of the reasons, for example, why a Hu Tao got power creeped so much by someone like Arla, just because, not only because of the damage multipliers, but just because of the fact that she was able to utilize Melt as opposed to Hu Tao. This will also be one of the biggest factor when Alice releases. Alice will be melting together with Nicole, and that's why she will power creep everything. Well, the only other thing I could have seen working, for example, maybe Sucrose here for the EM. But then we just, It's not worth it. I didn't see the value from the 200 rem buff from Diona either, and Diona was way, way more valuable because of shielding and healing. So yeah, I think we're good to go with that. I think we're good to go. Hi Lucy, what's up? Sorry, Vincent, for speaking English and not German, but I'm sure you still understand me, and the others, unfortunately, don't speak German. But I'm very glad that you all joined in. I'm always happy about fellow Germans. I get surprisingly many comments in German, so that's nice to hear. Okay, I think that's it for the Stygian. I'm very glad that we got through in, I believe it was an hour, about like an hour. Quickly collect the rewards. Alright. Okay, so Daya unfortunately stays a dream. I won't be able to clear Daya in a million years. And I have no idea how people actually do it. You can use Jean for the third boss. Really? I think that would be too much of a damage loss against the third one. Would you switch her for Zhongli? You would need to have crazy energy recharge on Jean to compromise for that, because the HP depletes so goddamn fast without shielder. Well, okay. 150, awesome. 50 primo gems. I'm saving right now. I did not pull for Flints. I won't pull for Nefer. I'm pretty excited for Durin actually, because I really hope if his kit doesn't get tweaked or changed before release that he can be the 5-star Zhongling that we always waited for. I'm quite optimistic. It's really not as bad as the Sarini situation, for example, in HSR. The fall damage, no! Are you serious? Does the fall damage trick with Jean work against this one? That's so cool. That's one of the funniest things in Genshin, especially endgame. That you can do the... For anyone who doesn't know, there's a trick. You have a... I'm gonna show you. When you use Jean, she has a charged attack. Where is she? Here. She has a charged attack, this one. Doom. Which causes the enemy to fly up into the sky, and then it will take fall damage. It's a little bit more complicated on how exactly the fall damage is calculated, but basically you can just kill it really easy that way. I know it worked with some other enemies as well in the past, but they tried to work around that, but it's very cool. She has to be level 90 though. Yeah, I do believe that the fall damage scales with the own level, if I'm correct. A very fun thing, and one of the coolest things, I believe, in Genshin. Okay, I do have 75 resin left. As I said, I'm currently just restocking on EXP books and a little bit of Mora, because I've leveled all my different 4-stars for the theater, hoping that I could attend the new mode, which requires you to have, I believe, 28 characters, but I'm just one character short, unfortunately, and the theater already resets in 2 days, so not worth it in my opinion. Not worth it. I'll just wait for the next one. I believe the next theater will be Hyper Bloom, if I'm correct. So that means Dendro, Hydro, and Electro. I did it, the third boss with just Arla and Jean. Arla to break shield, Jean to fall damage. That's so cool. That's so awesome. And it also saves you a lot of valuable characters. For example, if I would have had Lali for the first one, if I would have used that strategy. My Jean is unfortunately only level 80, if I'm correct. Yeah. So that would work for me. But I'm also wondering, who the hell found that out? I mean, someone in version 1.0 tried out to use this charge attack on every single enemy to find out that it somehow works and that you can cheat your way through, basically. I'm a bit sad that we didn't get a new map for this patch, but I do believe they put a lot of resources, a lot of developing time into the Miliastra Wonderland, which we kinda all hate. It's really bad. It's actually, I feel a bit for the developers because I do think that they're really good in what they're doing, but it really doesn't get that much appreciated in a mode such like Miliastra because of the bad monetization, which is decided by completely different people. I mean, you have the developers who make the UI and everything, and then you have the greedy CEOs and stuff that are just looking for profit, and then they're just saying, yeah, skins are cool and all, but we also want to make fucking money, so we're not giving you any F2P option to get the cool skins, because we just can't. And yeah. Which leads to everyone hating Miliastra Wonderland, even though they probably put a lot of love and effort into it. Which is sad at the end of the day, but I remember back to all my youngsters. Let's jump back into the year 2015, when Star Wars Battlefront was released, and I remember feeling super sad about it because I knew it was a really good game. The maps were great, the characters were all great, the gameplay was really smooth, but the monetization was so bad that it was the whole controversy about these loot boxes back then. And I thought, damn, it's such a shame, you're making such a good game, but you still make it bad because you're so greedy. And that's basically the same thing happening with HSR, for example, right now. I can see a lot of people dropping out after the whole Sarini incident and after the Reacts patch, because the thing is, although HSR is cool, I mean, it's very similar to Genshin. It has the anime style, it has cool characters, it has an interesting story and all. It has the same mechanics of farming and artifacts and stuff, but the monetization and the whole evolvement of meta in itself is so bad in HSR. It's so much worse in Genshin. If you're complaining about any Nordcry shilling or any restrictive boss, oh my dear sweet little child, do not start playing HSR if you think Genshin is bad. If you think Genshin is pay to play, no, it's really not. It's not pay to win at all. You can clear, as you can see, I don't have any shilling characters like Nefer or Inefa or Flint, and I still managed to clear everything I want, okay? This is not possible in HSR. If you don't have the perfect team and the strongest character with vertical investment in HSR, you cannot clear endgame, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's partly due to the nature, because it's like turn-based, so you will get hit, you are much more prone to HP inflation and power creep, but it really, in the end, it just destroys the game, I think, and the meta. I remember the big herder being released in 3.0, and then Castries came in, what was it, 3.3? 3.4? So 3 to 4 patches, and the big herder was immediately power crept. Afterwards we got Finon, which again power crept her, and this would be, the equivalent would be, just imagine, we got Flints and Loma in 6.0, and now we'll get Columbina in 6.3, and she power creeps everything that was before, and you can't clear any endgame without having Columbina. And when you think that's bad, just wait for example, patch 6.6 or so, and then you have the same thing again. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really destroys the game. I think it keeps Genshin alive, that it's at least F2P to a degree, let's put it that way, but you just don't have that in HSR. Really bad, really sad situation, I think, because characters like, for example, Sarini are cool. They are cool. I mean, like, visually, design-wise, the animations, I wouldn't complain about that, and I don't think I don't even think that the controversy is justified with Tribi E1, because you still have to get Tribi's E1 to be equal to Sarini at E1, E0. You know? But I don't wanna rage too much about that, honestly. Okay. Can we do anything else? So resin is depleted. I was just about, you know what, we can do that together. I was just about completing the easy breezy holiday resort for 100%. I have titled this stream Stygian and specifically. Well, actually, what I want to try is, now that you mentioned it, I will try the Jean thing, if it works with level 80. I don't think so, but I still want to try it. Just because it's funny. I collected all the rewards, so there's nothing to lose. Arla and Jean, where is she? Here. So it basically works without any elemental application or anything similar. We just have to focus on breaking through the shield, which means practicing dodging a little bit. So I hope I won't die too fast. Whoop. I really can't see through its attacks, I'm sorry. Okay. And we're through. Awesome. So now I just have to do this, I believe. Oh, it's not working. Yeah, because of level 80. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. Would have been funny. What about you guys? Are you excited for Durin at least? Can we do anything else beside that? Probably not. Okay, let's go to the Easy Breezy Holiday Resort. I believe I've cleared the Tete Isle here and the Ridge. So we're probably somewhere here if I'm correct. I'm just gonna teleport here. And then make use of the compass to find everything that still waits for... Oh, cool! I want to do that. I have a little whale here. We just need to find some of the... What is it called? Is it Munitus? There's gotta be at least one somewhere here. Huh. Unfortunately not. Saving for Columbina cause Durin looks mid. Does he though? I think even though, let's just say he is, for example, weaker than Mavuika in terms of sub DPS, I do still think that he's more valuable than, for example, Zhangling, just because of the frequency of his pyro application and his he's very easy to use because of his energy requirements on top of that. So I do think he is an improvement for a lot of teams because he is quite versatile. Okay, what am I fucking doing here? I think there are a lot of teams that you probably also have that will benefit from having Durin. And also I love that he buffs the old Mondstadt characters, which I think is a really good thing to do, and I expect it also for the next regions, like for example Liyue or Inazuma afterwards. Strange Guard. Are you here for your Heroes Cup? Let me see your invitation letter. Do I have an invitation letter? Is that a... Oh dude, did I just run into a quest? Yar Heroes Cup invitation, a mysterious invitation letter with a line of crooked little letters inside. Tour of the return of the Sacred Flame. Okay. Seems to be a quest. Alright, you may enter. Don't forget the rules and be careful when fighting Ipakura. Whatever that is. Or whoever. Oh, there's a little chest down here. What? 3 chests. The Inheritor of Ayar. Sounds crazy. Missy, of all the competitors, I'm most curious about you. How about you show me what you're made of? Why should I, dude? I don't have to prove anything. Window and Kahinda. The 7 Spears. I know who you are, friend, but that doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. Truth be told, we were hoping you'd go easy on us. Yeah, I think so too. So where can I trigger? Obviously it's some sort of challenge here, but I'm just wondering where I can trigger it. Welcome, friend, to the Ayar Heroes Cup. I'm the organizer. Today's the last day of the competition. If you want to claim the crown, you'll need to defeat our top 3 warriors back to back. It's a battle for the glory of Ayar. What the hell is Ayar? Use fists, weapons, or any other trick in the book to defeat your opponent. And is Ayar a person or... My friend, only champions are qualified to ask questions here. Get on stage, we'll soon see if you have the strength to earn that respect. Okay. Ah, there is the stage. Tell me, where do I have to go? Do I have to start here? Careful, little one. You wouldn't want me to snap your arm like a twig. Calm down, buddy. You're welcome to try. Today you'll taste the fury of Tobahak's fists. Well, we'll see about that. Shield Smasher. Well, you had a pretty big mouth. Ready to go, bro. And that's it. No match for the Pyro Archon. Oh, cool. That was an achievement, which I didn't expect. Open 100. Oh, it's the chest achievement. Cool. Another 20 Primo Gems. I'll accept everyone, by the way. Which brings us to over 19,000 Primo Gems, which means 123 polls waiting for Duran and Columbina, but also my pity already is at over 50, so I won't need much for Duran. M Window and Kahinda. Let's see what you're made of. And you're dead. It's crazy to me how Mavuika still is the absolute pinnacle of park creep in Genshin. I don't think that Columbina will park creep her. I think that Columbina will take a much more supportive role. But I am expecting Alice to park creep Mavuika. And I'm actually happy with it, because I do like Alice a bit more than Mavuika. I don't think that Mavuika was a good character in and of itself, like, oh! I think she was like, there was this discussion about her being a Mary Sue, which means that she's good at everything and everyone loves her and she never does anything wrong, and there wasn't really that much of a classic character development, which I do agree with to some degree. I don't hate her or anything, but I do think that they could have made her character a little bit like deeper, a little bit more depth to it. But I'm not complaining, I mean, she's pretty hot, so that's enough for me. That was another achievement, I believe. Win the Arya Heroes Cup. That was pretty easy, actually. Cool. So, what can we expect for Columbina? I think it's very, very clear that she is Hydro, which is interesting, because that means she has to do at least a little bit. She can't be doing the same thing as Farina, for example. That's what I'm about to say. So she can't give you a damage increase. She can't be only EM buff, because that would be too much Nokrai Shell. I do think that she will be best in slot for Nokrai units, but she also has to be valid for all the other units, regardless of region or energy mechanic. So that means if you can't use damage buff like Farina, what else is there? Like resistance shred maybe? I don't know. I do think though that she will be very similar in terms of Hydro application, because it's very clear to me, if you look at the teams for Flints and Nefer, it's very, very clear that we do need another dedicated Hydro applicator, because Aino's just too bad. I'm not sure about sustaining capabilities in terms of shielding or healing. I don't really see that. I think she will be more focused on sub DPS maybe. Ah, dude, they have a chest. But actually, I'm actually hesitant to... No! I was about to say I'm hesitant to attack the Hilichurls here, because I think they're just looking for a nice vacation. They just want to chill out. And... oh! I triggered something. They're just looking for a fun time and a vacation, so I'm really hesitant to fight the Hilichurls here out of the blue. Okay, is he dead? Did they kill him? that would be dark. I at least can't transform into him, so... No, he seems to be sleeping. Huh, okay. Can I overtake one of those here? I can't. Why? I want to paint the building here. He's also why are they all sleeping? There's probably something I have overlooked here. Huh. But I gotta say, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Natlan OST, except for the region of Sitlali and Ochkanatlan. Ochkanatlan, by the way, 10 out of 10, best region, just after the, what is it called, the Primordial Sea, where Remuvio was, the ancient kingdom under the sea. That has the best, by far the best OST, the best region, then Ochkanatlan. But I also think that this region surprisingly has a very well designed OST here. Okay, I did collect the chest, but I don't think there was anything else here waiting for me. Okay, good. Nope. Oh, didn't want to do that. This right here probably was a Shrine of Death, if I'm correct. But I still want to check it out just to make sure. Yeah, I can already see it. Okay, I can delete that from the map. We are at 96. There's still so much to find, but I do believe it should be somewhere around this region here. If I remember correctly, I already have scouted this area here. Huh. Maybe it's a quest or so that I haven't done yet. I'm just scanning through with the compass here. Oh, little buddy, what are you doing here? Don't fall off the bridge. It would be a shame if someone pushes you over the edge, huh? Okay, what's he looking at? That looks kind of suspicious. I'm just gonna fuck them up, just because I can. Oh, bam! And I'm almost dead myself, awesome. Well, I didn't see the exploding barrels beside them. Awesome. Can we activate? Dude, please. I wonder if we can activate the cannons here. No, doesn't look like it. I wonder what they're for. Probably shooting some paint. Oh, wait. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. But I still don't understand what the other one was looking at. To me, it looked like there was some sort of secret down here. You see how he has question marks above his head? I wonder why. Huh. Well, that seems to be a mystery that I can't solve. Okay. I'll just go further, I just wanna find the remaining chests here. So for the rest of the Nordcry patch, after Columbina, I'm expecting Varka as Animo DPS in 6.4 or 6.5, depending on when they're gonna release Sandrone, which I believe is gonna be a Geo DPS. So she and Varka will be 6.5 and 6.4, and then we're already almost at the end of Nordcry, which means we have to get Nicole and Alice. So they're gonna be 5.6 and 5.7. And somewhere in between, I believe they should... Time remaining, balloons painted. Which balloons? Am I doing something wrong? Am I overlooking something? The hell? What's going on? Am I stupid? Oh, does he tell me... Do I have to use red? I do. Ah, damn! Okay, I'm gonna try again in a second. What I was about to say is that we'll have 5-6 and 5-7 with Nicole and Alice, and I do think that in between they should put more not cry DPS units, because if you think about it, if we're gonna assume that Columbina is indeed a not cry amplifier and sub DPS, then we would theoretically only have Nefer and Flints to really get the best out of Columbina, and I think that's kind of weird, isn't it? I think we'll have to get at least one more unit, like for example Voresa, which was a little bit postponed after the first DPSs. Like we got Mualani and we got Kinichi and Natlan. Then we got two supports with Shilonen and Setlali, followed by the main DPS Mavuika, and then afterwards we also got Chaska and Voresa. So one or two not quite DPSs should be still in the line, I think. Okay. Do we have red equipped? Yes. Also, it would be kind of strange if everyone is hyped for Columbina and then you can't actually use her because you don't have, for example, Nefer or Flints. Dude, which color do you want it? Like, seriously, which color am I supposed to use? What? Okay, I'm just gonna use green. What? What about gray? Dude. What is going on? Is it me or is it the game? I think that's one of the... I don't think people are talking enough about this, but what I noticed is that especially the small puzzles and riddles like this are really, really bad in this region. In terms of, not in terms of they're not working, but in terms of that they're not explained enough. And I do think the reason for that is that they were already like releasing Notcry. They were so much involved with Notcry already. This was the very first thing they released for Natlan, and I think they just didn't have enough time for it. I do think they have like certain timelines when things have to be at certain stages, and this region, for example, here was ready way before we even got any glimpse of it. So I do think they finished this one like half a year ago before release, or even earlier, and then they basically just forgot about it, and they didn't give like this final touch to it that maybe a main region, like for example Sumeru's rainforest or so, has gotten. And I thought this, I had this thought a couple of times here during this region, but I don't want to hate on it. I still think it's great. I do like it. Okay, now again, I understand this one has to be red. Okay. What about this one? There's no color. Is it orange because of the tree behind it? Do you have to use orange or yellow? I'm gonna use yellow. It is yellow. Why? Okay, this green probably because the background is green. No. Orange? I mean, I don't have any hint on what color I have to use. It's so fucking stupid, dude. Blue. It's blue. For whatever reason. Oh, look at that. We have a painter. Awesome. Okay, we're at 96% still. Ooh. Alright. No chest here apparently. We have to go back to the field here. But apparently I've been here in the past. Is it maybe like because most of the things are like hidden? Like they're just not plain chests like standing around in the overworld, but they're attainable through quests and such? Okay, am I finished here? Probably. I'm gonna make my way to this point here because I do believe that should be a quest. If I remember correctly, it was about Aoife and Auroran. I know that these two were standing together there at the lake. At least if it wasn't like time limited or so. Oh no, there they are. Cool. There are people over there. They look familiar. I think that's Auroran and Aoife. Other granny. Dude, watch your mouth. I knew those voices. I knew those were voices I recognized. Okay. You're here at the resort too. Man, it's been a while. Chaska told us you've been working here. Guess we were bound to run into each other at some point. For sure. Yo, this place has a nice vibe to it, don't you think? I hear everyone's been having a blast. Yeah, true. It's pretty cool here. With any luck, it'll only get better, and we'll get even more visitors. What about you two? How's your work going? Not bad. The Saurian staff and the Aphids are all in good health and full of energy, so we had some free time on our hands. Thought we'd take a look around. Staff? They're part of the staff too, you missed that part. Can say that again, bro. My bad. I'm grateful to our entire staff, of course, and to Mr. Auroran for looking out for them so proactively. We got here early to fight for an important cause. That's its own reward. You see, this is my bro's first time getting a formal invitation like that, and as you can probably tell, he's very, committed. Enthusiasm's a good thing. Other Granny? Why does he call me Other Granny? Knows what she's talking about. Every day, we get a new chance to fight for what's important. Kakuku taught me that. But aren't you just fishing? Since when did that count as fighting for what's important? Do you even hear yourself? Since it was suggested by a friend, of course. He's a famous adventurer from Mondstadt with incredible luck. If he says it'll work, who are we to argue? Wait, Bennett? Yeah, that bro spun his stick around and it ended up pointing at his pond. As Auroron put it, better to follow luck where it leads than try to make your own. So, we came to fish here. Even if that made sense, this pond is surrounded by capybaras. Can you even fish here? Of course, capybaras are gentle creatures, so we're good. Besides, when life gives you water, you fish. That's what Granny— Oh! Love goes out to you, said Lolly. Another one of Granny's pearls of wisdom. Along with, when life gives you food, you eat. Or, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Well, she's not wrong though, is she? Except we're the ones handing you lemons this time, other Granny and Paimon. Since you're here, why don't you fish with us? Okay. To up the ante a bit, whoever catches the biggest fish gets a pint of Auroron's Affimade. Do I see that? Made? Whatever it is called. Now that's an offer Paimon can get behind. Why is she looking so mischievous? Did you forget who you're dealing with here? We never back away from a challenge and we're a tough opponent. Okay. Paimon is so cute sometimes. And I do think she's way less annoying than she was at the very beginning of Genshin. As the elder, you should go first. Okay. I was just about to say I'm glad I don't have to do the fishing myself. Wow, the competition's really heating up. Here comes a pro move from Kisura and there's a bite. Kisura reels it in and up comes a... It's an Asha? Not exactly the kind of catch I was expecting. Not super sure how we're gonna judge that. We'll have to see if anyone manages to reel in something even more special. Otherwise, that might be enough for the win. Thanks everyone. I'm up against some fierce competition, but I think I've got a shot. Let's hope my grandson is right. Quite the impressive showing from Kisura. There'll be... It's so weird to say the name, isn't it? There'll be a tough act for the remaining two competitors to follow. You've got this, bro. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, bleh. There's no room for teamwork here. Oh, he's got something. Ifa reels in the rod with all his strength. Looks like he's caught something big. But it's another unexpected catch. Is it Satlali? He reeled in a Koholasaur. What? What are they doing? What are you doing, Step Bro? There's something wrong with its tail. I think he might have cut it on a rock, and I'm guessing this capybara was trying to help. Or trying to eat it. Yeah. Can you go ask? Ifa quickly checks the Koholasaur's tail. Luckily it's just a scratch. After a simple triage, the Saurus and his capybara companion leave. A new friendship. Looks like today is their lucky day too. That's right. It's my turn and I have a feeling I'm going to win this thing.
一体どこでそんな言葉を学んだんだ？俺たちを応援してるつもりか？
Fishing cheerleader sounds too lackluster. We are fighting for something important. Needs to have a bit more impact. Apparently. Oh! That looks huge. Another capybara. Not so gentle afterwards. He's fighting for something important, okay? He looks strange. Okay, so Kakuku basically is the Genshin version of C3PO. Took him down or something? He has amazing bedside manners, okay? Not what I expected. With his limited vocabulary. Trust the little broski. Okay, I didn't expect to be like hostage in a full-blown quest. By the way, I don't have Eva myself, but I do hope that he reruns soon, which he actually should be. And then I'll try to get a copy of him. Just because he's animo and I do have... I just need more animo units, I think. That's also one of the biggest reasons I'm wanting to pull for Vaka. I mean, what I'm supposed to do with Zhao. Good luck going in with Zhao and, for example, in Stygian. Okay, what is all this yapping about? Hey, dude. Boy. Hey, boy. Please, let me free. I am hostage in this quest. Oh, dude, he's even the king of the capybaras. Yeah, how did we get in this situation anyway? Okay, so Auroran won. Actually, I'm also surprised by Auroran. I didn't think that he would have any place in the meta or endgame, but there are actually use cases where he is quite good. The only thing that I don't like about him is that his electro application basically is locked behind his burst, which can be a pain, because you have to, you basically have to level him on energy recharge. Okay, am I free to go, please? Oh, thank God. Oh. Okay, guys, this stream was just meant for the Stygian, which went pretty well. So, thank you for every one of you who stuck with me till the end. Thank you for all the team recommendations and the emotional support. And I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you again, and I see you all next time.